ocean, and I believe they have baskets on them, which means we're now on a major search for baskets. And there was a sapphire in that one. I don't remember. Also, all of them have the gates on them now, which looks so cool. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And of course, we'll head into the central lab here in a second when I'm done looking for loot on the outskirts of it. Luna Lab's easily one of the coolest places you can visit. Like, I mean, seriously, it's really cool. Potato pie! What's up, guy? You weren't here before. Someday, I'm gonna outdo everyone and show them how smart I am. We're all about ability here, you know. I know. Dr. Knob is evident of that. Oh, apparently go in just by being near that. Basket right here. Peridot. That is how you pronounce that. The T is silent. And there's just stuff everywhere. Like, I mean, seriously, there's just loot all over the bloody place. Loot! Fruit of Eden. Get that one to max. Oh, look, there's the way out right there. Is there anything that marks this one? Ah, that entrance. That symbol thing. Ruby. You get lots of gems for doing Luna Labs completely. You get lots of gems for all of them. I feel like I may have missed a couple back at the other place. Oh shit, there are ones on the middle of these. Ah crap, now we gotta make another circle. Hang on. This shouldn't take too long, just run around in circles. There's the green lab. Again. Ooh, there's an entrance up here. Interesting. And there's the exit again. We'll go in this way, I suppose. And check out the central lab. Or the center lab.
Just think of what I could make with all this!
This is Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory, the greatest research facility in the world. This is the central lab, the biggest research room of them all.
Hey, I bet they could make something to send us back 10,000 years here.
I bet you're right.
Dr. Knob already knew that we were going to be looking for.
Thanks to you, the lab's been completely restored to its former state. I really appreciate it. Now let me explain my plan for getting you to Griffin 10,000 years in the past. Really? Sure, there's nothing this Luna Lab can't do. Oh, wow! Ixion, a time-traveling locomotive. A fantastic non-stop express that can cross both time and space. When this is finished, you'll be able to travel 10,000 years into the past, where Griffin is. Amazing! How much longer will it take? Let's see. Let me check. Dr. Jamming.
Jamming?
What? Now hold on a minute. This is not the same jamming that attacked you back in the past, okay? Well, not exactly the same anyway. He happens to be his grandson.
Dr. Jamming's grandson?
I'm terribly sorry. It seems my grandfather caused you a lot of trouble. Please accept my apology. However, without my grandfather's research, I would have never been able to develop the Ixion. My grandfather was researching technology that would allow objects to float on the air using sound. He called this his aeroharmonics flying technology. However, he came to a dead end in his research and became desperate. That's when Gaspar persuaded my grandfather into becoming one of Griffin's servants. But when he lost that battle to you two, he had a change of heart. He rededicated himself to his research and was able to perfect his aeroharmonics technology.
He perfected aeroharmonics?
Many flying vehicles were developed after that, based on his technology. Of course, the Ixion here takes advantage of the same technology, and by combining it with the space-time control panel I developed, my grandfather has passed away. But before he died, he told me I should use his research for something good and just. I try to carry on his wishes, and I think that by continuing his research, this world can truly be saved.
Dr. Jamming. He was quite a guy.
Yes, and you helped him become the man he was.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say...
But that's strange. In the history I know, aeroharmonics technology was never perfected. Our travels must be creating a new history for the world. Do you think that's okay?
Well, I'm still getting the hang of this, but I'm thinking that maybe history as you know it is not necessarily the one true history.
Huh?
As well as fixing the flow of time that Griffin has disrupted, we've also been able to add new flows to it. And though these have been different from the original flows, maybe they're meant to be the real world history. Ultimately, you could say that even Griffin himself is playing a necessary part in creating a new, complete history.
Griffin? Necessary? You can't be serious!
Well, why not?
Doctor, something terrible's happened. The rebel forces in the west are coming under attack from Griffin.
What? Attacked? Get me Elena!
Huh? Elena. Your name, Mother. Just who is my mother? And why isn't she with us? Even my own father wouldn't answer my questions. Now I realize that Father hoped I would find out those answers for myself.
Doctor, this is Elena. We're fighting Griffin's main army over here. If it carries on like this, Griffin will probably attack the Luna Lab too. Be careful.
Mother?
Is that Max?
Yes.
You mean this boy is Elena's...
That's right. Max is Elena's son.
Max, I'm sorry. I'll bet your father never told you what happened to me.
That's right. But why?
Max, we live in different worlds.
What?
It's all right, Max. I'll explain everything. I'll tell you why I couldn't go on living with you. But to explain that, I need to explain what's going on in this world now.
What do you mean by that?
I'm from the future, just like Monica. Our time has changed greatly because of the devastation caused by Emperor Griffin. We couldn't let Griffin get away with it. So the people of our time formed a rebel force to fight against him. But Griffin began to use the power of the stone.
Stone?
One of the fabled Atlamilia stones that possess great powers. Powers that can move the earth and control time. Griffin harnessed that power to rewrite history bit by bit. He turned on people and erased their very existence from history. Atlamillia are strange jewels with a will of their own. They choose their owners themselves. Legend has it that Atlamillia will only choose for their owners people of good heart. We don't know how Griffin has managed to get his hands on one of the Atlamillia. But the fact is, he can use the power of that stone. And for us to be able to fight him, we needed one too. 3 Atlamillia exist in the world. The first is the Sunstone, which Griffin possesses. The other 2 are the Moonstone, which emits a blue light, and the Earthstone, which emits a red light. Griffin tried to increase his powers by gaining possession of the remaining 2 Atlamillia. So we searched for the remaining 2 stones. First, we traced the owner of the Moonstone. That was Monica's father, King Raybrand. At first we thought we could inherit the Atlamillia from King Raybrand to help us in our fight against Griffin. But the stone wouldn't accept any one among us as its owner. And so, in the end, we were unable to get the stone. We guarded King Raybrand so that the stone would not fall into Griffin's hands. We decided to protect the person that the stone had chosen from the threat of Griffin. But Griffin was devious, and he assassinated King Raybrand. Griffin didn't get his hands on the stone, though. The stone refused to become Griffin's, and instead chose King Raybrand's daughter, Monica, as its new owner. That's how the second stone came to be Monica's. And so we looked for the last remaining Atlamillia, the Earthstone. But we couldn't find it, because it didn't exist in our time. According to the prophecy of the great sage, Crest, the Earthstone existed 115 years in the past. Its owner was a young boy called Gerald. We knew that Griffin would use his powers to travel through time and go back to Gerald's era looking for the stone. In order to protect the red Atlamillia, I traveled to Gerald's time. And I made it my job to protect him. But during the time I was with Gerald, I fell in love with him. And then, Max, you were born. The first 5 years of your life went by in a flash. But then I had to return to my own time, because the war against Griffin was intensifying. I said goodbye to you and Gerald, and I returned to my time. I haven't been able to see you since.
My mother is from the future?
That's right, and we're the ones that were chosen by these 2 Atlamillia.
But I was just given this stone by my father.
No, not exactly. Your father couldn't even touch it anymore. He must have realized the stone had chosen a new owner. Gerald couldn't touch it himself, but he saw you could play with it without effect. The Atlamillia chose you as its new owner, so Gerald let you have it.
I think that the Atlamillia have reasons for who they choose as their owners. There's probably even a reason why Griffin was chosen.
A reason he was chosen?
That's right.
Like what?
That I don't know. But the stones are guiding people for the sake of something great. I can just feel it. I'm sorry. It looks like we haven't any more time to talk.
Just wait a little longer. If we can recreate Pasnos, we'll have a chance to fight back.
Recreate Pasnos? But how?
Max and Monica will recreate its origin point, of course.
The origin point of Pasnos is a workshop in Heimrada, a village at the foot of Mount Gondor. You'll have to head there. But Mount Gondor is a dangerous place. I'm not sure if you...
We'll be fine, Elena. Just leave it to us.
Don't worry, Mother. I'll save you. Just stay here.
Max, okay. Take care, both of you.
You bet!
Hurry now and set out for your next goal. The volcano Mount Gundor. A huge factory, the Gundorada Workshop, will be built there in the future. That's where the Rebellion Army's ace in the hole, Pasnos, will be built.
Pasnos?
It was the mobile stronghold of our rebel army. Griffin wiped Pasnos out, but if we could bring it back, I bet we can make a counterattack.
Then let's go to Mount Gundor.
Hey, Max, Monica!
How's that bridge?
We finished the repairs ages ago, guys.
Then let's head for Mount Gundor.
All right.
The amount of cutscene that just happened there. Jeez. Let's find out just how much cutscene that was, because that boss fight was only like 5 minutes long. Also, the jammings are awesome. So 30:03 was our time before that. Before all that was 30:03 was our time. Let's find out how long it is now, shall we? That was 35 minutes of cutscene. 30 if you don't count the 5 for the boss battle. Gee, that's a whole freaking episode of just cutscene alone. And it kicked us out of Luna Labs. We need the loot. We gotta have that loot, man. We gotta go back there, we gotta loot that place, and then I'm probably gonna call it there, and then the next time I play, we'll head off to Mount Gundor, and we'll go do stuff in the future. Also, I'll make that cooler while I'm not busy. You know, rearrange stuff. I should mention, pulling objects out of a town won't actually hurt you in the storyline as long as you put it back in the end. I don't think it actually matters. Is there anything over here? No. That would be just like them to make it so you have to come back. Yes, dog. Dog's off to go bark at someone. Pretty sure I know who it is. Well, let's get back into the center lab and see if we missed anything, shall we? And what did we get? We got a peridot, a ruby, and a sapphire already. I don't know if there's actually anything in the center building. I'm pretty sure there is, but we'll have to find out, won't we? Oh, look, there's a book sitting here. Max's Idea Shop. Search. I might have actually built that one already, because it had Cedric's shop sign in it. We'll check the outside first, and then we'll check the rest. The lower floor. Is it actually... Actually, just stop here. Is there nothing on these walls? Can we actually go out this entrance? We can. Interesting. This is a thing. Ah, System 5 WP2. Take a better picture of that. Futuron 800. Neo Projector. Lots of stuff to take pictures of in here. I don't think I've ever took a picture of the Neo Projector. I don't think I have one of those in my main save file. Oh, for a second I thought one of you was Dr. Jamming. Is there actually nothing in here? I wouldn't be upset if there wasn't, because there was a lot of loot outside. But, I mean, seriously. There's nothing... What is the point of this area over here? Oh, there's even a lower area as well. I forgot about that. There's the lower area. Oh, can we not actually get down there? Nope, it's blocked off. I could have sworn we could go down there. Anything on this side of the area? Don't think so, no. Is there really no loot in here? I could have sworn there was loot in here. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, like I said, there was a lot of loot outside, so I could easily be wrong. What's up? Oh, like, does this loop all the way around? This does loop all the way around. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, there's that same book. Oh, good job, genius. Is there anything actually down here? Can we actually go into any of these other areas? I don't think we can. Well, that's a jip. There's nothing, like, really in the center lab. Now, you can't tell him I said this, but we've had it up to here with Osmond's so-called jokes. They make us want to hurl chunks. I am so telling Osmond. Well, I guess that's actually everything. So we actually did completely loot out Luna Labs. There's nothing left here for us to loot anymore. Oh, darn. Because, you know, that's a shame. Anyway, there we go. Ooh, we're out here by Blue. Blue is on the opposite side of the entrance, so we'll have to go this way. There it is. Once you get back to the past, I think I'm going to call it here. And then that'll be it for Chapter 4, actually. Well, once we actually go to Mount Gundor, we'll be done with Chapter 4. So there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do in Chapter 4. Oh, actually, there is one more thing I need to do back in the past. I got all the pictures from the future, so we'll be good there. Though I may have missed one. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Actually, I think I missed a couple, actually, back there. I'll probably get those later, just because I don't want to make you people sit through that, because it'd be boring. We need to go over here. You can picture this thing. And that. That. Hang on. One second, please. Save all the photos. And delete all pictures. There we go. Now hold on, I know there's another way you can get this picture. Because you can get to say windmill, not windmill feather. Right? Maybe I just wrote down windmill in this book earlier, because I wrote down windmill feather so many times before it. Okay. Well, let's find out, shall we? Because we need to make some stuff. And then we'll be calling it. Oh, we actually already have the traffic light. Do we already have the thing? Let's see. Oh, special Peking duck is what that is. That's why I couldn't find Peking duck under P. That would explain that. And no, I don't already have that, which means I missed that back in the past. Or in the future, I mean. And I don't have the other thing either. So, like I said, I'll have to go back to the future and get those. Back to the future! Anyway. Great Scott! I can't do that voice. I just can't. Let's see. Water. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Alright, down to business, shall we? I believe we need this right here. And then we need... Oh, hang on. One of these. And... Seriously, I don't have a picture of that? Will that count? Pretty sure it won't. Nope, didn't think so.
Oh, no good.
Yeah. Need a picture of a cart there. Don't have a picture of a cart. Pretty sure I can get that real easily. Let's see. The last one I need is actually more or less the same thing. I just need to go here. It's literally just one thing different. Unless I made something stupid here. No.
Oh, No good, huh?
Then what's wrong there? Did I spell something wrong here? I might have. Just put that in there real quick. And then I might need an actual picture of the windmill and not actually the windmill feather. No, it's got to be the fan. It's got to be the windmill part that's screwing me off here. Screwing me over here. If I just go back further, can I get a picture of windmill? Is there anything I can see? Well, that's smart. And I just need to pop into here. I need fan. And I need to actually get out of this menu. Out of the menu. Out of the menu. There we go. Alright, head into make real quick. And then windmill. And fan. And telescope should be the last piece of this. And invent. Do.
Yeah, it works!
And there you have it. That's the last thing we need to do. So with that, I'm going to call it here. And until next time, I've been Dead Videos, and have a nice morning, afternoon, evening.